What's going on, ATM fam? It's your boy. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATM. Back again with another video. I wanted to kind of talk about the title of this video and why I think men should focus on women who focus on their health rather than women who just focus on their looks. Because not only, yes, it's nice that these women are looking good. Obviously, you don't want a woman who's ugly. You want a woman who's average, above average, or really beautiful. But you also want to focus on women who actually focus on their health, like are actively in the gym or hiking or doing physical activities that can benefit them in the long run. Because what I think a lot of us don't think about, because there's a video I had watched a little bit of, really watched the synopsis of it, which I kind of understand, was a gentleman who is married and is not attracted to his wife anymore because she's fat or she got like obese or whatever. The video said too fat, but most likely just because she's obese. And what I thought about while watching that and kind of understanding where he's coming from as a woman would, you know, on the flip side think about, is that when you are with a person, you get comfortable with them, you start to get into this comfort zone where you feel, not think, or you could think that the person you're with won't leave you if you don't upkeep yourself. What we don't think about is that they may not necessarily leave you in that, you know, season of you being fat or gaining weight or being obese, whatever it may be. It's them losing attraction for you, like them not being attracted to what you've become. Now, granted, you take out certain situations or variables that for most individuals, men and women, but I'm going to talk about from a man's perspective, that logically it makes no sense why you would be upset. Is if you and her are already overweight and y'all come together, she gets severely injured or mentally unwell to the point where you have to take care of her. Obviously those make sense. Another one would be if she just had your child. She's gonna go through postpartum and all that type of stuff, where I always would say, like, give it a year, let the body recover. They say, 6 weeks? I would say a year, unless y'all plan to kind of like bang these kids out really, really quick. Then, you know, give it a couple of years, because obviously she's going to get bigger, you know, to take care of the, you know, to feed the child. But if you're taking out those conversations, and let's say she just got comfortable, let's say she had a kid or two, and she just was someone who never worked out. The problem is her never working out also puts her in a position where if she's not actively moving in her job, or she isn't, you know, walking a lot or doing some activity, she just gains weight. Especially being in America or an American, the food is unhealthy, right? The food causes a lot more ailments over time. Adding in that she's gained weight just because she's got comfortable, she doesn't really need to keep and put herself out there because she's got a man, she has a husband. So I say all that to say, find somebody that already works out when y'all are, you know, together, or you guys are talking. Find someone who already works out or hikes or whatever, maybe does physical activities that y'all can do, not necessarily forever, but for a longer period of time. So it shouldn't be finding someone who's in a sport, because sports, you end up not being able to do that, especially if someone like this woman then gets pregnant, you know what I mean? So Find someone that goes to the gym or is athletic and like hiking or whatever, because then you could do it together and help her lose the weight. And someone that, you know, already is healthy wants to continue that lifestyle even if she does have kids. I don't think it makes sense to deal with a woman just based off her looks, because once she does become fat or obese, she's going to expect you, which I don't know why, but she's going to expect you to love her and feel the same way about her now or when she's, you know, fat, or really just fat, not obese, but fat, than when she was younger, so, or slimmer, or slim thick, or whatever, you know, whatever she was at the time of y'all dating. And that's just not realistic. It doesn't make sense if that person. That's like dating a woman, getting married, and as like, I'm a stocky guy now. That's like me going from, I'm around, last time I checked out, I was 255. That's like us getting together, and then I'm going to 280 or 290 and expecting her to still love me the same way I was when she seen me, you know, when I was looking a lot better. No, realistically, I need to lose the weight, get my fat ass in the gym or hike or whatever, and figure that process out. So, because you're still always competing for your spouse. As much as we don't like to admit it, you're still competing for that individual. In terms of attraction, not like courting. And I mean, you could say courting, but I leave that for the married folk. But anyway, I just want to come on here, say that look for somebody who's kind of in the gym or does physical activities consistently, so that it's not a big deal or it's not an issue and they feel offended or attacked, which you should be, because you aren't the same, or similar, I should say, especially if you're really fat. And if you use an example before we go, let's say a woman is, when y'all met, she was like 140 and now she's like 210. That's an issue that needs to be fixed. Unless she's, like I'm saying, ailments, disabilities, had like 5 or 6 of your damn kids, obviously y'all can work on her losing the weight. Those things make sense. But if she just got too comfortable and she don't really feel the need to compete anymore, you need to have those conversations, and those conversations need to be hashed out. But you need to also make sure that she's used to being someone who's, you know, looking good, not someone who's just, or working for looking good, not just someone who just looks good because she's not comfortable yet. But anyway, ATM fam, hope this video helps. Let me know down in the comments if you want to hear anything else. I'm going to throw this up probably tonight, and might have something for later in the week. I'm trying to get back to making these videos. A lot of times I just am working or focusing on, like I just came from the gym, you know, focusing on Jesus and all that other stuff that I got going on. So I always forget to make the videos, and I don't have air in my car, so it's hard to make these videos in a hot ass car. But anyway, gotta stop making excuses. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Deuces.